One of the most powerful messages Jesus ever shared was simple, yet life-changing. Love your neighbor as yourself. These words are more than a command. They reveal the heart of God. Jesus taught that true faith is not only about prayer, worship, or religious traditions. True faith is also shown through the way we treat other people. When Jesus walked the earth, society was divided. People judged one another based on wealth, status, background, and appearance. The poor were often ignored. The sick were avoided. Those who made mistakes were pushed aside. But Jesus saw people differently. Where others saw failure, Jesus saw value. Where others saw weakness, Jesus saw potential. Where others rejected people, Jesus welcomed them. He spent time with those who felt forgotten and showed compassion to those who felt alone. Through his actions, Jesus demonstrated that every person is precious in the eyes of God. One day, a religious teacher asked Jesus which commandment was the greatest. Jesus answered that people should love God with all their heart, soul, and mind. Then he added another commandment that was just as important. Love your neighbor as yourself. Jesus explained that loving others is one of the foundations of a faithful life. To help people understand this truth, Jesus told the story of the Good Samaritan. In the story, a man was attacked by robbers and left injured beside a road. Several people saw him but chose not to help. Finally, a Samaritan stopped and cared for the wounded man. This was surprising because Samaritans were often disliked by others. Yet Jesus made the Samaritan the hero of the story. Why? Because true love is shown through action. The Samaritan did not ask questions or make excuses. He simply saw someone in need and chose compassion. Jesus wanted people to understand that a neighbor is not just someone who lives nearby. A neighbor is anyone who needs kindness, mercy, and help. Jesus also taught about forgiveness. He knew that people would experience pain, disappointment, and betrayal. Instead of encouraging revenge, he taught forgiveness. Forgiveness is not always easy. Sometimes the hurt is deep. Yet Jesus showed that forgiveness brings freedom to the heart. The greatest example came when he was hanging on the cross. Even while suffering, Jesus prayed, "Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing." Those words reveal the incredible mercy and love of God. Jesus also reminded people that greatness is not found in power, wealth, or fame. True greatness is found in serving others. A kind word can change someone's day. A helping hand can restore hope. A forgiving heart can heal a broken relationship. Small acts of love often create the biggest impact. Today, the world still needs this message. We live in a time when people are often divided by differences and quick to judge one another. Yet the message of Jesus remains the same. Choose kindness instead of hatred. Choose compassion instead of indifference. Choose forgiveness instead of resentment. Choose love instead of fear. Every act of love reflects the character of God and brings light into a world that desperately needs it. So today, remember the timeless words of Jesus. Love your neighbor as yourself. These words have the power to transform hearts, restore relationships, and bring hope to those who need it most. When we choose to love others as Jesus taught, we become a reflection of God's love in the world. If this message touched your heart, type Amen in the comments, subscribe for more daily messages of faith, and share this message with someone who needs encouragement today. May God bless you and fill your heart with His peace, love, and grace. Person with praying hands, red heart #.